What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Skinny Moose.
And your boy Fast Squirrel.
And I got Little Miss Little One on. She's asleep, actually, but... So, has anybody heard about John Wayne Murdoch leaving ICW NHB?
I heard about that.
So not only that, on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, 3 new wrestlers coming to the channel. It will be Friday, so the video will probably be posted. For us, we will record Friday, Sunday, and a couple weeks from now.
Yes.
So, one of them will be Friday, then another one Sunday, and then another one in a couple of weeks from now.
Yes. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm not going to mention no names.
Not yet, anyway.
Only a couple know, so get ready for probably Saturday it'll drop. But tonight we are bringing you H20 Cage of Hell.
Ooh, Cage of Hell, Skinny Moose. It kind of reminds me of Cage of Death, bro.
I like to see what this looks like. I mean, I just read tonight that, well, just a few minutes ago, before we started recording, in March, Tremont has a show called Prayers coming up. So.
Ooh, sounds like it's gonna be a good show right there, bro.
And a fan said that he could see Onita. So Onita coming to the States?
Oh, shit.
I don't know. That's just a fan prediction. And another Japanese guy? I mean, I don't know there, Squirrel. I mean, Onita?
He's a beast, y'all. If y'all ain't never watched some Onita stuff, y'all need to get on YouTube and check it out.
That is my favorite Japanese legend is Onita.
Onita is a beast.
So, whenever Squirrel's ready, he's going to kick it off with Cage of Hell.
Okay, your first match in Cage of Hell is Duncan Aline versus Cilio Vega. And for y'all that don't know, is Cilio Vega and Rocket trained Duncan Aline.
And this is a singles match.
Yes, and it's a singles match.
So we got a teacher versus student match here, more or less.
Basically, yes.
I can't downgrade the students because, you know, some of the students actually whoop their teacher's ass, but it's also vice versa. So with this, I mean, I've seen Duncan fight, I've seen Cilio fight, but I'm going to have to give it to Duncan Aline on this one.
Oh, okay. Well, Skinny Moose, I mean, you got, the way I see it is you got Cilio Vega. He's more the ground and pound, stay to the ground. You got Duncan, he likes the air. So, the way I see it, if it stays on the ground, Cilio will take it. If it goes in the air, Duncan's taking it, because Cilio ain't known for high flying, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna give it to Duncan because he's got that high flying, and you know. So.
Well, the high flying comes from Rocket because Rocket teaches him well. But your next match is Anything Goes, Unlimited Jeopardy Tag Team. Hybrid title on the line. The cabinet must disband. So the titles on the line, not the tag team titles. Just Moss's hybrid title, or the cabinet must split up.
So the way I see it is, this is the way I see it, Skinny Moose, from the way I look at it, as you just said it. If the couple of bastards win, the president's cabinet has to disband. If the president's cabinet wins, they get the hybrid title.
That's the way I'm reading it here. So, with that being said, this match took place because Jeff Moss got jumped by the president's cabinet.
Yes.
And when Declan came out to defend his wife, where did the president's cabinet go? They shut off.
Oh, yeah, of course.
When Jess Moss got back up, feeling herself, she told him, you know, January 13th, we fight.
Hell yeah.
Who am I taking on this one? A couple of bastards.
You ain't even gotta ask me because you already know who I'm taking. Not only because I like both of them, but the point is you gotta realize her title's on the line. So not only is she fighting for you know with her husband, she's fighting for her hybrid title too. And Moss, when it comes to her title fights, bro, she go all out. So
if y'all want to hear something funny, Skinny Moose's stupid ass didn't head out to the store earlier when it was daylight, so I'm smoking fucking rolled up cigarettes, getting ready to kill myself.
Lord Jesus, Lord, my brother, Lord. It's okay, bro. Been there, done that. You know what I'm saying?
By the time I realized anything, it was like 12 o'clock. I got on there watching the Mayans MC and took a little bit of break from wrestling. And got to burning up watching that show. I was binge watching it. And I was like, oh fuck. So I didn't get no cigarettes, my fault. Oh well. A couple of bastards.
Yeah, I mean, like nothing against the president's cabinet, but the only way I see it is the only good people in the whole president's cabinet is that Brax dude. Like if they get him away from Hawkins, I bet you he would have a hell of a fucking singles career, my brother. He is fucking beat.
Brax is good, but the only one, in my opinion, that is good out of the whole president's cabinet is Anthrax.
Well, yeah, I forgot he was in the president's cabinet too. I forgot that shit.
So your next match is a singles match. It is the boy Rocket versus Leroy Robertson. Now this is a singles match. Oh, how do you think that's gonna play?
Well, okay, you got Rocket. He likes to fly sometimes, but then you got the man from Mars, motherfucking Rocket, who will fly anytime off of anything. So it's gonna be a very, very interesting match to me because they're both hot flyers. And I'm going to watch it just to see what they gonna pull out on each other, bro.
Well, these are both hybrid wrestlers. They can do just about anything. But no offense to Leroy, but Rocket's been, just about everywhere. So I don't think he's been to the land of the rising sun yet. But
the land of the rising sun ain't got nobody to fight like Rocket, bro. I'm sorry. They'll fuck your ass up, but they ain't got no high flyers like that, not like Rocket. Come on.
I mean, Rocket's been here and he's been there, so
I see Rocket go to Japan. That would be dope as fuck.
He don't really do. I mean, can't say he don't, but he's not too big on like death matches. He'll do them. He'll do hardcore matches, but he's more of a technical wrestler. Same for Leroy. So I'm gonna give it up to Rocket.
On that, for the fact of Leroy Robertson is a hybrid wrestler just like Rocket, but where Rocket don't really do hardcore matches, Leroy will get into it because he's Alex Stretch's best friend, so he knows how it goes. So, but I'm gonna give it to Rocket because Rocket will fly off anything. Like I said, people, I've seen him fly off the fucking 20 feet off of a freaking balcony one time on there. It was crazy.
That was at H20 when he faced Mercer, as we said before. Now, your next match is I'm gonna let Squirtle call it, but I'm gonna put something in on this.
Your next match is a hardcore rules match. It's J.B. Anderson versus the living low-life Louis Ramos.
So you got low-life Louis Ramos going against J.B. Anderson. Now, here's your promo.
H20 Hall of Famer. Deathmatch Hall of Famer. You've fought countless legends in this sport over a 20-plus year career, and you've been trained by one of the best to ever lace up a pair of boots. You have fought, you have survived, and you have lived. And what the fuck have I done? In pro wrestling, nothing even close. What, outside of it? For 20-plus years, I've been fighting and surviving too. I've been fighting to keep myself from drowning. I survived being a dead man walking. After that feeling of hopelessness hit rock bottom and being surprised that there was a few more floors to fall through, I didn't stop. I kept going. Louis, stepping to you is the first step 1,000 miles from you. Because I need to fight you. I need to beat you. So I can prove that I can hang with the best. That JB Anderson is the embodiment of hardcore. That I am made for death match wrestling. Brother, that path goes through you. It's all love, man. But I need this. H20, Cage of Hell, January 13th. The world knows that you are the one. And I gotta show you that I have what it takes to be the next one.
So, in this, ladies and gentlemen, you have JB Anderson. And I bet you he drinks him some monsters. I bet you he drinks him monster. But you got Louis. Now Louis, he drinks his fucking Four Locos. So basically, the way that this is, you have your new and upcoming deathmatch star.
Yes.
Going up against your legend.
Yes.
And I mean, he's been in it for the past 20 plus years, like JB just said.
Yeah.
So this one's getting ready to be, this is going to be bad. As we know, JB returned. JB returned not too long ago, but long enough ago. What was it? Arm injury? A shoulder injury?
Broke his arm. Remember? He got his arm broke.
And I ain't seen him in a while. So I'm ready for this, but who am I going to take? I don't know. I'm going to go with JB Anderson.
Okay. Well, cousin, I'm going to disagree with you. For a few reasons. One, okay, JB just came back, and I get his point. He's hungry. He wants it. But I just hope this young kid didn't write open his mouth and write a check that his ass can't cash.
I mean, I feel that.
We know Louis. Louis will get in there and beat that kid. If he can sit there and beat the out of his own son, what makes you think he won't beat somebody else's ass?
That's true, yo, ladies and gentlemen. He must well. I hope he, I hope he takes his Wheaties and fucking, has him.
Fucking monster that day, boy. I'm telling you.
I hope he's ready. He best be bringing his energy drinks and his motherfucking Doritos for this one. And I'm putting some faith into this one here.
It's gonna be one hell of a match, and it's gonna be a bloodbath. I'm telling you.
I'm honestly ready for it. When this was announced, I was like, "Oh shit, this is getting ready to be a fucking banger."
That's just like JB Anderson said. The road to deathmatch. I'm ready for it, but it goes through you.
And yes, Low Life Louis Ramos was trained by the notorious 187 Homicide.
Yes, sir.
One of the best
to ever lace off some boots, boy. Hardcore wrestling by any means, bro. He's a fucking beast.
And it's still going. You talking about a legend that the wrestling gods are going to have to knock that man down.
Didn't he just fight a couple, what was it, like a week or two ago? Or last week? And last weekend when there was them 3-4 shows? Wasn't he in one of those?
Wrestling Fest or whatever. He was at King of the Death Matches. And he fought Matthew Justice for the Circle 6 belt. So,
yes. And that motherfucker was That's when the boy Matthew did that motherfucking 20-foot goddamn balcony dive on that motherfucker, boy. It was crazy.
When I cover that, ladies and gentlemen, and Squirrel's going to be covering NGI 8. When he dove, I was like,
it was crazy. It was crazy. If y'all go check that shit out on Thriller, or Triller, however they say it now, however it's named, under Circle 6. It's like $20. Pay for it, bro. It's well worth the $20. Trust me.
Yes, I got it for me and Squirrel, and I was like, okay, you know what's going to happen here. And then honestly, when Homicide was laid out on the table and he looked up at Matthew, he's like, I'm not going to move. I'm not going to have a fucking chance to. I mean, he was like, he knew. And Homicide still gets up and walks away like, you could tell the man was hurting. But let me just say this. The finals of Circle 6 was good, but I don't like the way they done the boy AJ Gray. It pissed me off.
Yeah. I didn't like that either. Okay, then back. We got a little off subject, y'all. We sorry.
Yeah, we got a little off subject, just blabbing.
Yeah. But your next match is a trios match. And it's the President Cabinet, which consists of Adonis Valero, Frank Bonetti, and Skinny Moose's boy Anthrax. Versus the new backseat, which is Trent Cashmere and two other people I do not know. So, how you think that one's going to play out, Skinny Moose?
Well, honestly, my boy Anthrax is in this. And we know Anthrax can take on the new Backstreet Boys by himself. So who am I going to go for? The President's Cabinet.
I'm going to agree with you on that, bro. Like, I ain't got nothing against Johnny Cashmere, because back in the day, bro, I used to watch Johnny Cashmere back in ZZW. He's a motherfucking, I don't get it wrong, bro. He's a legend in his own right. He's fought Nick Mondo, Tremont. Like, he fought some good big names.
Raven, I think.
Yeah. He fought Justice Payne. He's fought a lot of good people. So I don't know the other two, but yeah, I'm going with the President's Cabinet because besides that, Adonis Valero's been kicking ass lately, bro. He been on the road with this new persona type shit, bro. He's crazy with it, bro.
So your next match is an anything goes, and I remember when both of these ladies debuted. Ziggy Ham versus Lady Blakely.
Yes.
Now,
that's a good match.
Lady Blakely is Alex Stretch's woman.
Yes.
And Ziggy, I've seen her wrestle, and this woman will not fucking back down.
I've seen her take on Sawyer. I've seen her take on Tremont. That little chick is a fighter, boy. She is, y'all.
So who am I going to give it to? No offense to Ziggy. Honestly, no offense to Ziggy. But I'm giving it to Lady Blakely.
I'm going to agree with you on that one, Skinny Moose, because Ziggy's good, but Blakely's on this motherfucking, she's on this, boy, she ready to fight motherfuckers now, boy. I don't know. After all the shit she been through, she ready just to whoop somebody's ass. So it's gonna be a good one though. It's gonna be a good match though. I'm telling you, there's gonna be some blood in it.
Your next match is for the H20 Tag Team Championship.
Ooh.
So we know the last show, the Pillars won the belts.
Yes.
The Pillars be over there eating those Doritos and drinking that Monster. Unless, I honestly think MM3's been over there jacked up on Mountain Dew lately. He'd be fucking killing it.
Oh yeah, MM3's been fucking some shit up, boy. He been.
And we can't leave Tommy out now. That man, I don't know. I honestly don't know what goes through Tommy's head, and I've said this multiple times before. This man is something else. But, like I said, we have the Pillars versus Gigi Everson and Ryan Redfield. So, honestly, your last time the Pillars fought in H2O, Tommy Vendetta looked at Darren and said, go to the back and roll the blunts like you're good at. I had to throw that out there. I found that pretty funny, so y'all might get a laugh out of it. But honestly, I'm going to give it to the boys, the Pillars.
The Pillars. I'm torn between this. So I'm torn between this one, Skinny Moose, so I'm not going to give you no answer who I'm choosing. I can't choose between them. Cause I like my boy Gigi, and Ryan's been kind of kicking butt, and of course the Pillars, bro. I like them too, so I can't really choose on this one, my brother.
That one took me a minute to choose on, but the main event's gonna have me, Tor.
Okay, so your next match is a 3-way dance, and it's Brian Neal versus Marcus Mathers and Kennedy Copeland. And if I'm not mistaken, Marcus is ETU to the ETU East to whatever championship is on the line, too, in this match.
Yes. And if I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong. I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing, but didn't Marcus lose the belt to Warhorse?
I mean, he might have lost one, but I don't think it was the ETU belt.
Well, it wasn't the ETU belt because it says it right here, ETU key to the East Championship. Marcus Mathers, Kennedy, and Brian Neal. So Brian Neal, he's good in his own right. Kennedy, she's good in her own right. All these people are good in their own right. But in my opinion, I'm giving it up to Marcus Mathers.
I'm agree with you on that. Because like you said, they're all good in their own right. But Marcus has been on this motherfucking roll, bro. Like, he has been killing it if you ain't been keeping up with him. Bro, last weekend alone, he had like 4 matches just last weekend.
So,
like, he be killing that shit.
Your main event is Cage of Hell. Now, the show is named after this match. And this is for the Danny Havoc Hardcore Championship.
Ooh.
It's Sam Sullivan versus Mouse versus Killdozer versus Jimmy Chondo Lion versus Neil Diamond Cutter versus Alex Stretch.
Damn. Damn, that's all I'm gonna say. Damn. Whew.
All 6 of the wrestlers that I fuck with is in this match.
Yes.
Now, since there's 6, I'm gonna have to at least get 3 participants out of this. And that don't make it no better. I'm gonna either have to go with Chondo.
Here, we gonna do it like this, cuz. You give your top 3 and I'll give my top 3 who I think's gonna win it.
Well, I have a feeling that Bam might retain his belt. So
Ooh.
that gives me 2 more.
Good choice.
Go with Chondo because Chondo just lost his gurney, so I have a feeling that Chondo's getting his head back on straight. He's like gonna come back to the old Chondo.
Yeah,
so he needs 1 more.
Okay.
Neil Diamond Cutter.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm agree with you on the first one, which was Bam Sullivan. That man's been on a fucking tear. Tremont is threw everything in front of this man for his belt, bro, and he has overcame it every freaking time. So he's been killing it. My second is Alex Stretch, the king of the no ring.
Oh.
And my last, and only because I have a theory, Killdozer.
Now, what's your theory behind that?
Because a week after this show goes over, or 2 weeks, he fights Hoodfoot for the American Deathmatch Championship on the 27th.
Yes.
But could we see Killdozer going into that match as Danny Havoc Hardcore Champion?
Well, we do know that in Battle of the Tough Guys, Tremont did get eliminated. It destroyed everybody's brackets.
Oh yes.
It was not what we wanted. We wanted Hoodfoot and Tremont, which we're gonna get that on the. I'd have to look.
Ain't it the 27th or the 23rd or something? That's one of them, ain't it? Yeah, I'm believing. I think it's 27.
It's the 27th. Yeah.
Yep.
So now, when we cover ICW, I will tell you why.
Okay. But I'd also like to see the boy Alex Stretch win that belt, bro. That boy's been putting in his dues like a motherfucker. But also, Neil needs a belt too because, like everybody knows, and I'll say it, and Skinny Moose can back me up if he wants to or not. At motherfucking ICW, Neil got screwed out of his title shot.
Yes.
He won the belt. He had that belt won. I watched it 3 times to make sure.
Yes, and they fucked my boy out of a belt. So I'd like to see Neil win him a belt.
Yeah.
But, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for this video.
Yes, everybody.
Skinny Moose signing off.
Fast Quill signing off, my brother.